Stigma is the labeling of an individual or a group of people in a negative light. It is also known as a stereotype that creates a barrier that leads to negative actions and discrimination. In Canada, more than 1 million people face this sort of discrimination on a daily basis. Despite the fact that it is the 21st century, the harmful stereotypes that label the Native peoples of Canada as subjacent are still existent. With the lack of any sort of intervention, the historical mistreatment of the Aboriginal peoples and the failure to provide them with even the most basic of human rights has run rampant and continues to this very day. According to most sources, the implicit associations that lead to differentiational treatment of the Aboriginals are alive and well within cities and communities all across the country. In reality, individuals of Native descent face unconscious discrimination in numerous areas, ranging from education to healthcare and the justice system. Without awareness and action, change is unlikely.
I think that no one talks about these issues because no one really gains from it. I mean, other issues are discussed because there are stakeholders that do benefit from this, but during Aboriginal disputes, who really wins other than the Aboriginal themselves? And I think that that doesn't create a driving force that allows more discussion about these issues. And I think that students need to really step up, and as we've seen through our school, we've taken a number of initiatives to raise awareness of the Cleveland Indians' racist remarks and kind of their logo as such. And actions like that are really taking a step forward in the right direction. I think we need to continue doing that, mass social media outlets, and working through in that sense.
So I think when we're talking about stigma, the thing to consider is that stigma is really just having a prejudice against a group of people that's not necessarily rooted in what's true. It's rooted in something that's happened in the past. And we just have to really work towards kind of removing that stigma, especially regarding the First Nations community. In terms of just getting rid of that stigma, I think we have to not be afraid to have those hard conversations. We have to be willing to talk about it. And I think that's the first step, is really acknowledging that there is a problem in order to solve it. And really just starting to speak out just like this is, I think, the first step in really achieving any kind of progress towards solving it.
And reconciliation it's not a walk. It's not this walk where you're dragging someone behind you. It's walking together with someone else. And the problem of stigma is, how do you walk with someone that you don't know, truly?